Hello, everyone! We're back on the air with Kira Brick and your favorite radio show. Let's talk about important things. Today, we are going to talk about the hot topics of competition and collaboration. Nowadays, you often hear that the idea of community is gaining popularity in every conscious society, where collective values and support for individual development are formed. This seems like opposite, don't they? How can we bring them together, you ask? We have invited our expert to answer this and many other questions today. Please welcome Aya.
Good afternoon. I'm very happy to be here today. Thank you very much. Without further ado, let's introduce the topic to our listeners.
Yes, of course. Share with us.
A combination of factors and circumstances has made us who we are. Our behavioral strategies are influenced by our genes and past experiences. Neuroscientists have several theories about how and why we choose to interact with others in certain ways. Once this question became very urgent when two armed powers were racing to develop nuclear weapons. The problem needed a quick solution, and scientists developed a game that came to be known as the prisoner's dilemma. Shall we play? A banker offers you and another participant a box of coins. You have two choices: cooperate or compete. The number of coins you win depends on the combination of strategies you and the other player choose. For example, if you both choose to cooperate, you will both receive 3 coins. If one of you cooperates and the other doesn't, the traitor gets 5 coins, and the cooperator gets nothing. If you both refuse to cooperate, you each get 1 coin. The aim is to get as many coins as possible. Which strategy would you choose?
At first glance, it seems obvious that competing is more profitable. This strategy gives you either 5 or 1 coin, compared to 3 or 0 with cooperation.
This was the main motivation of the nuclear powers. They acted in their own interests, which led to the creation of a huge number of nuclear weapons, enough to destroy each other many times over. But since both sides had the same number of such weapons, they couldn't use them, having spent enormous sums of money on their creation.
So, you are saying that both ended up losing?
Haha! The prisoner's dilemma is one of the most famous theories in game theory. It can be found everywhere. In nature, where some animals help others get rid of pesky insects in places they can't reach themselves, spending their time and resources to help a fellow creature. In the context of evolution, this seems illogical, as a predator could strike at any moment and you need to be vigilant. But what if you meet the same fellow creature many times? Most likely, one day they will help you in return.
Do you mean it's better to work together?
Let's look at the scientific data. In 1980, the political scientist Robert Axelrod organized a computer competition between game theory specialists from different fields. They wrote computer programs, strategies, and sent them to Robert. A great game began. They battled each other and their copies several times over 200 rounds. In the end, the simplest strategy, called tit for tat, won. The tit for tat strategy had qualities such as choosing to cooperate first, retaliation, an eye for an eye, forgiveness, not dwelling on the past and returning to cooperation, clarity, no overly complex or vague interaction schemes, which fostered trust between programs. After that, there were many more complex tests and competitions, but tit for tat always remained the top strategy in the end.
So, qualities like offering to cooperate first, retaliating then necessary but also giving a second chance, and clarity in actions are more successful evolutionary strategies of behavior, right?
That's right.
Dear friends, we invite you to cooperate with us. This will help to prepare the next stage of the performance, which will take place tomorrow evening at 8 p.m. in CI Hall. To the right of the screen, there is a microphone. Can you see it? You have 1 minute to answer our question. we would like you to give your authoritative answer to this question. Please, approach the microphone. Are you ready? Why did you decide to work with us now? Your time starting. Thank you for your cooperation.